Hello everyone, this is Martin41 here, and happy Memorial Day everybody. I want to give you guys an update. Things are going to be starting about in June, or sometime after June, because I want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on something. I'm actually, and you may be wondering, well, you see here, this is actually my office. Well, no, this was my room, of course, where I usually sit and all that stuff, and this is where I usually am when I live stream or record a video and all that stuff, and yeah. And first and foremost, as you can see, I've been making some changes around here to be cleaning it up a little bit. And that's because I'm actually moving. I'm actually moving to a more cleaner and happier environment that I really, really want to get myself back into. Ever since I moved to the woods, I always feel like I've been always fighting to survive where I am. It's never been easy out here. I'll say this. I really love my old home. And now I'm finally going to move to something similar. Something similar to my old lifestyle and all that stuff. Now, granted, I am still going to be streaming a lot more nowadays. In fact, I'll still be using this studio, but just know that eventually this thing will be moved to the new house, and I will have to take time to even get everything moved out and all that stuff. And it'll be great because I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to finally go somewhere nicer. In fact, when I'm at a more nicer civilization, I'll be able to hopefully be able to easily find a job and all that stuff. Maybe do more socializing with the world and all that stuff. I'll still do this. Like I said, I know I'll still do this, but at least here I'll be having ourselves some upgrades and some downgrades when I move. For one, let's start with the upgrade stuff. Well, for one, I'm going to be separating my entire room into its own office. So like normally I have my computer stuff, and on the corner over there is my bed. No, this direction apparently. This is all mirrored. Whatever, nothing matters. But yeah, over there is my bed. And as much as I like my room to also be my office, I kind of feel like I like to separate my entire room from my office. I feel like it helps me keep things organized for the best. Secondly, of course, I'll be having hopefully an extra monitor. However, that also means in terms of what I'm setting things up on, that means I'll probably be back to having 2 monitors connected to this computer that I'm on right now, and 2 monitors on a different computer. So that means there's gonna be less everything all in one seat, but hey, I still have a lot of room to work with. But in terms of everything in one screen, well, we're kind of back to what we kind of were. But hey, at least the good news is I have more room to work with. And all that stuff. Another bad thing, I'll say this, and this is gonna probably hinder my channel for the most part. Ever since over a year or so ago, we got fiber optics installed into this household, which made my life a loving genius of an idea. No, that's not the right way to say it. Which made my life pretty much like I'm in heaven, pretty much. My internet was flawless. My internet didn't even drop. I had Ethernet cable with fiber optic. The most best internet you can get. Unfortunately, where we're moving at won't be having fiber optic anymore. But I'll still bring my Ethernet cables. I'll make sure they're plugged in directly to my computer. So hopefully the internet doesn't become that bad. But hey, one thing I know for certain is that the internet where I'm going is better than CenturyLink. That's one thing that's certain. Anything's better than freaking CenturyLink. But how do I say it? The still fact here is that my internet will not be as perfect as it is today anymore, but it will still be hopefully good. I haven't fully tested it yet, but don't worry, it's not immediate. I'm still going to be living here for a little bit as I just slowly work on the move and all that stuff. So don't worry about that. I think starting about like late June, maybe July, that's where I'll probably be somewhat fully moved into the new house and all that stuff. And now you may be asking, why am I uploading this on Memorial Day, you may ask. I'm actually going to be taking the week off today, for this week. Mainly because I'm going to be focusing on moving a lot of stuff into the new house, which will require a lot of back and forthing, I'll say that. And I honestly need all the time in the world to make sure that like I get most of my stuff moved and most of the overall stuff in the house to the other house. So yeah, we're working on moving. I'll probably make a follow-up video later down the road showing you what I have for the new house and all that stuff. Probably not everything though. I don't want to get doxxed and all that way, but things are changing for the best and maybe for the worst, but mostly for the best. Hopefully that everything is still mostly the same. I'm still worried about the internet thing, but like I said, I'm also bringing Ethernet cables with me, so that also kind of helped to make my life a lot easier as well. And yeah, but it's gonna be a rough change. I've been making a lot of progress in my room pretty much, and in the house as well, as we're just moving in. So again, I'd like to let you guys know that starting the halfway mark of 2025, things will be a breath of fresh air for me and all that stuff. And I hope you give me my continuous support of all that stuff. Yeah. So that being said, folks, thank you all so much for the support so far, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And we'll still be doing stuff in the future. And as always, this is MartyMax41 signing out. I'll see you guys after this first Memorial Week, which will most likely be next Monday, where I'll resume my streaming stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Ciao.